My name's James Balme and welcome to the autumn 2022 update for TV presenter for history. Well, it's been a very busy summer indeed, writing and presenting new history features for my channel TV Presenter for History, and during that time we visited chapels, churches and even castles to tell of their history. It was in June this year that I paid a visit to Rhuddlan Castle in northeast Wales to take a look at this magnificent fortification built in the year of 1277 under the instructions of King Edward I. Later in June I visited St Mary's Church in Rostherne, Cheshire to tell the story of the church and in particular the events surrounding the Tumbling Tower. There's no mention of a church here at Rostherne in Cheshire in the Domesday Book of 1086. However, in a document dated to 1188, it states clearly that a church had stood here for quite some time. The tower that we see today has a unique history of its own, but believe me, all is not what it seems. In July this year, through my continuing research into lost ecclesiastical treasures in Britain, I made an amazing discovery of a solid bronze sanctus spell cast in the year of 1577 and once hanging in the Church of St Giovanni on the Tiber Island in Rome. Now this bell is one of only a handful ever to reach the shores of Britain, and its extreme rarity cannot be overestimated. It was in the August of this year that I wrote a brand new episode of Rambles through History entitled A Rich History of St Oswald's, telling the story of St Oswald's Church in Winwick, with chapels dating right back to the year of 1330. In the Domesday Book of 1086, a mention was made of religious buildings here in Winwick. Today we know this as St Oswald's Church, which once stood in the county of Lancashire. However, due to boundary changes in the 1970s, St Oswald stands today in the county of Cheshire. Whilst the church today is surrounded by busy roads, in the 19th century and earlier, St Oswald stood in the heart of a farming community. Now, last but not least, I'll be interviewing and recording the interview with author Jackson Beck to talk about his novels The Sanctuary Cipher, Cabin in the Clouds and his latest release, Nightfall in Famagusta.